Hey, you guys, welcome back. This is going to be part two to the CEO assassination, Brian Thompson. And we're going to focus more on Luigi Mangione, I believe. But first, we're going to start off with Brian Thompson. We did a super quick one yesterday. And so I just want to look more into him. All right, now that we know his name, I think. Brian Thompson. Who wanted Brian Thompson? Well, I don't know if that should be the right question. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, picking up rumors, or I could be wrong. Who ordered the unaliving of Brian Thompson? The truth, not assumptions, not rumors. Who ordered the unaliving of Brian Thompson, United Health CEO? Who ordered the assassination of Brian Thompson? So what I'm getting so far is he feels regretful. He feels as if the truth will not come out. But this was sent by, see, this is what I didn't want to say yesterday because we didn't have enough time. But we got the Empress here. Like I said, I kept getting a lot of feminine energy around the people involved. And you see, we have the Ten of Pentacles here, the Three of Pentacles with a Tower, and a Page of Swords, which for me would be the communication of a go ahead, right? Now, to me, it's kind of come out, like I said previously, a community, which that same energy, that same card could be representative of family. So I don't know what his family or what they do for work or what type of connections they have, but that's what it's kind of coming off of. So it could be that initial sentiment of it being a community, meaning people that he worked with, the circles he run in, um, high status people, high financial status people, high status in general. But this is some people coming together to decide that it would be of their best interest for Brian to be gone. But yes, this also has something to do with money, with his job. Now, let's see what's on the back here. That same Queen of Cups energy. This, like I said, has been planned for quite a while. Now, initially, I feel like it was like a few different organizations, or say, for instance, like the family, the people he worked with, and maybe somebody else. But right now, it's kind of showing me the Two of Cups. So it could be the family and somebody else as an example, or, the work. But one of the viewers told me that he and his wife is separated and or divorced. And they have been having some issues. But let's go ahead and clarify what we currently have for who hired this unaliving, who wanted it, who sent out the order, allegedly. Now, there might be some type of backtracking coming up in the near future here in terms of who, what, when, why, how within the media or the police or whatever. And so in part one yesterday, we also mentioned that I don't feel like they have the right person. And if they do, and we're going to look more into that, and if they do have the right person, this was not just his decision, or this is not something he decided to do on his own. But I don't think they have the right person. But we're going to look deep into that. I just want to do a little bit more on Brian. So show me this energy here, please. And thank you for who put the hit out. Because it's showing a lot of dissatisfaction when it comes to Brian. And maybe there was a couple people that wasn't on board with this, maybe. But I'm seeing some conflict when it comes to the unfolding of the assassination. So maybe something had to change at some point, whether that be the story they said they were going to tell initially, or when it comes to the assassin or assassins. Because, like I said, I've seen a few different people, few different energies. For some reason, it just mainly seemed like female energies. But when it comes to who wanted this or who carried it out or whatever. Okay. So there is an older male here that is tied to, I feel like, his relationship. There go that Queen of Cups again. But this could be representing him. And but again, it's still showing me it's connected to his marriage or foundation. But so show me this. So I'm under the impression that he was under the impression that this situation was remedied. So maybe there was an agreement dealing with whatever this is, because we're going to go into the why again as well. But whatever the differences was between he and these groups of people, maybe he felt like it was done and they had come to a solution, or they were working towards a solution. And this is also showing me betrayal. And again, in order to be betrayed, you have to have trusted that person in the first place. Now, I don't know the situation personally, right? But even if you have coworkers and associates, you may work with them. It may be beneficial to work with them, but that may be as far as the capacity of that goes. You may not necessarily trust them just because you work with them, but you know that doing business with them is the only way to go or the best way to go. But you don't trust them. So I don't feel like, and it could be both. So I don't necessarily feel like the betrayal he feels is from the people that he worked with. I feel like, again, it's connected to that Four of Wands. Show me this near future energy. And we end it with the Eight of Pentacles too, though, which is work or repetition. Why? Show me this near future energy for who. Now, who would take his position? So I don't know if somebody already stepped up into that position or if somebody will be appointed soon in that position, but they could allegedly be a part of this scheme as well. But yeah. And then what's this energy I perceive as backtracking? One more. Yeah, there's going to be some type of backtracking with law enforcement and or media. And it has something to do with some type of information that they're waiting for. So I don't know if that is some type of ballistics or evidence or some type of testing that they did maybe, but they were waiting for some type of information, and that information comes in and then they have to backtrack for some reason. So we'll see. I don't know. Anything else before we move on? King of Cups. I wonder what his zodiac is. Don't really matter. I want to clarify this one more time, though. Who is responsible? Who put the hit out, allegedly? Clarity, please, and thank you. Make it so plain, so clear. Who? Hmm. So again, somebody that he trusted. And we can argue that if he and his wife was on the outs and they were not together, then maybe he didn't trust her, but either way. Trust, denial, happiness. That 10 of cups, that's family energy. Courage, imagination. Okay, so here we got fear, love, purpose, and freedom, surrender. I'm so sorry, excuse me. Um, I can release my need to control. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Purpose, I know what I'm here to do. Fear, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. See, to me, that's saying that he felt like he was being granted another chance, or they were in the space of a resolution. And so maybe he let his guard down and wasn't expecting this to happen, regardless of the previous threats and everything like that. Okay, so let's get these up. Okie dokie. So why was Brian Thompson unalived? Five of Pentacles when I cracked the deck, so that could be healthcare. So dealing with his job, that could also just be because of finances, a lack of finances. Why was Brian Thompson unalived? Why was he unalived? A lot of feminine energy dealing with finances, betrayal, motives. So there could have been something that the people or person that wanted him gone that they would benefit from by him being gone, right? But also some secrets that will be kept. And somebody stepping out from the dark to the light. So somebody stepping up to position. But yeah. And it keep leading to this damn Empress. She had a lot to gain for some reason. And obviously it could be anybody, right? But if it's his wife, and regardless of their separation or divorce, she would probably still get something, right? I don't know if they work together in some capacity, if they have businesses together or whatever the case is, but let's go ahead and clarify. But yes, again, everything is alleged and it could be some other feminine energy. Crack the deck. Crack the deck. Tell me why, make it plain and clear. Why was he unalived? To keep the secrets buried with him. Four Swords, Hermit, and Ace of Swords. So aces are about thoughts, words, truth, clarity. Hermit is also about truth, clarity, knowledge, inner work. But it's also about keeping things, things that may not be seen necessarily. Four Swords is a very resting energy. I feel like it's more mental than verbal, but it's all about information. Words and thoughts, all of that is information, especially here with the hermit too. Information, knowledge, wisdom. Again, this group of people or groups of people, separate groups of people coming together, decided that it was best for him to be gone and for something new to come in. Again, hence the first reading with the cleansing energy. Well, show me this. Again, so many different energies here, feminine. So look, Queen of Wands is here twice. And then the Queen of Pentacles, and that's where we left off. Justice. So this could have been some legal stuff going on as well. Show me the Queen of Wands twice. Yeah, again, that was something again. What's to gain? Keeping secrets. Again, maybe money as well. He maybe have been trying to separate himself at some point or in some capacity from these people. Um, and then again, this older male. But yeah, like I keep seeing threats and everything. But it's like he had himself tied to something that he couldn't get out. Blood in, blood out type vibes. Um, yeah. Again, look at that. Lovers, we got this energy of celebration and or marriage, this reciprocity, or it could be breadcrumbing, but it's showing a lot to gain out the situation, allegedly. But all right, so I think let me see if there's anything else we want to say. What does Brian Thompson want to say about the whole thing? Because sometimes we don't be asking the right questions to get the right information, you know. So let's just see what Brian would say about what happened. What's the story here? Justice. So again, lawsuits, legal proceedings, things that are higher up, knowledge wise and behind the scenes type vibes. With financials, I'm also seeing drugs. I'm also seeing stealing and deception when it comes to pentacles, so money. And then that also could be healthcare, right? For me. Um, I keep getting this energy of like trafficking, like, and then I'm seeing like underage energy as well. This kind of remind me of this was a recent world reading where I was saying that politicians and other high-ranking people, so higher energy, doctors, lawyers, people in that with respected like titles and everything, with the secret drug or trafficking ring would be exposed. So I don't know if that has something to do with that. Well, it appears that it has something to do with that. But yeah, so we got this vibe going on. So it's tied into some nefariousness, which is not surprising. Like we always say, all this, all of these people are tied together. From everyday people that you think are just low level people to the highest of the high and everything in between, all connected. This is just that's how it just keeps running seamless for these type of people, and they can get away with everything because they're all working together, working for the main purpose of getting whatever the fuck they want and going undetected and putting up this facade as we have high status titles, we do this, we about that, we business people, we doctors, we lawyers, we police. So you know, we have the highest of the high morals, you know, but they don't. So Um, so I will never stop saying that. I will probably say that in every video that has anything to do with this because it always comes out. Um, but yeah, I just keep seeing, and maybe other people might start dropping as well in that circle or somehow connected because I'm just seeing so many different threats. People are scared. And we're going to use this deck this time. Then we're going to move on to Luigi, the man that they are saying did this after we get more of Brian's story. Now, um, show me more for what Brian wants to talk about in connection to his passing. Again, Hermit, that's under the justice. Lots of fighting going on in the workplace. So it's a lot of blind eye here. It's a lot of people looking the other way. Um, a lot of information that they don't want uncovered. Here go this damn emperor again. Judgment. So literally a court case as well, possibly. And again, he's like the fall guy. Even though this information may not come out, about the trafficking and the stealing and all of that, maybe it will, right? But they don't want it to come out, right? Or at least what they did or how they are tied into it. So it's just like this is a problem from their knowledge because again I can only see so much right now. We only have so much time. Just things that we don't know what's going on or may not ever be revealed. They know what's going on and how this may be close to being uncovered or just in danger of being exposed. We're going to put it all on him. We're going to throw all our burdens on him. It make me think of religion. Like, so we're going to let him take all of our burdens. We're going to make him Jesus. We're going to give him all our burdens and he's going to die for our sins. And then we're all cleansed and we're all good and we can just move on from that. Okay. We can, that's how it's coming off. But yes, trafficking, and then also, and it could be both, right? All these people he's tied in with, but also it could be like the family. Like if it's some stain on the family, then he's our sacrifice, so we can keep moving as a family. We can keep rising up and our legacy, woo woo woo, and we're forgiven if we sacrifice this person. I don't know, but that's the vibes in general. Um, and then it's all this stolen money. It's this bullying energy. I kind of feel like some of this might be revealed, but maybe it won't. But I see it connection to trafficking. The devil, seven of swords, king of swords. Anything else? The moon. Ended with the ace of cups, and we were clarifying the ace of cups. But yeah, this is like feel like somebody's throwing all the with water here. So both baptism, cleansing, but also like burning it. Um, Throw all it like write your sins on a piece of paper and just burn that shit. Um, so many pages here. And I just feel like that's trafficking via water too. Um, yeah, I'm going to clarify it one last time with this. You know what? We're going to do the water healing and then we'll move on to Luigi. Is something flipped over? I guess not. I don't know. Yeah, it is right here. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, anything else for what Brian will say? That's the one that was flipped over. It came out. Let it rain, allowing what is inevitability and trust. So it's kind of like when you hear people say, don't fight against the current, and they know how energy works. So they're not fighting against the current. They're just like allowing it, but they're putting it all on him and letting it come. Let it come out. Let the scrutiny come for what they do allow to be released, what information they do allow to be known about Brian's misdeeds and a few other people that may be connected to him. I don't know. But it's like, we're not going to fight against the current because it just tires you out and it'll take you under. Just, go with the flow and just let it do what it's going to do. Um, yeah, again, mother of the salt waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. Again, it's allowing. Because sometimes, like, even when we want good stuff, we won't allow the good stuff because we're so used to the bad stuff where we feel like it's only going to be temporary, just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Instead of just allowing yourself to feel good and be loved in that moment and assuming good things to happen, you kind of like, don't love me because I'm scared, but it's like allowing it to come in so that the energy can shift and change. Plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. So this is kind of making me feel like some of this stuff may be exposed on some level. But either way, even if it doesn't, like I said, they're just dumping it all on him. Hey, he's the bad guy. He was doing all of this, and that's why people want him gone. This is a group of rebels, or this is an individual that has something against him because he woo this, that. They're just letting him take it. Out of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. So it's just the same vibes. Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. The final one we ended on was the water carrier. He's the water carrier. We're gonna put it all in his jug, and he's gonna carry that. What really matters? Reflect, reprioritize. On the back, Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. We keep getting this King of Swords. That could be anybody, but it could be Trump energy, but maybe not. But yeah, I just keep getting this King of Swords as well, and I believe that showed up yesterday too. Maybe Brian's air sign. All right. Ooh, it's kind of making me dizzy. Now let's move on to Luigi. Is Luigi the shooter of Brian Thompson? Everything is alleged. Did Luigi Mangione, I hope I am saying that last name right, shoot Brian Thompson? Yes or no? Make it plain and clear. We would like the truth and nothing but the truth. Did Luigi shoot Brian? Did Luigi shoot Brian? Uh, uh, no. Allegedly. Look where we ended. Ten of Wands. And what? The Ten of Wands is on top of the death card. Allegedly. It's another person. And hmm, it made me think of, because I briefly, before I decided to read this, I was seeing them have a competition on who could dress like the shooter the best. And I don't know if they were, so I'm realizing I didn't think much of it, but this is one assumption. Maybe they were just saying that everybody dressed like this over here. So, it could have been anybody. Maybe that's what they're saying. But and also that maybe what they did, blend in, obviously. Even the person that even think this well out would think of that, or that be what happens without even considering that. It's like everybody dresses this way. So we could just point the finger at anybody. But let's keep going. Did Luigi shoot Brian Thompson? Temperance wanted to be in reverse here. Um, did Luigi shoot Brian Thompson? Five of Cups. I would take that as a no. Nine of Pentacles. I would take that as a no for this. Anything else? Now, I don't know nothing about Luigi, but they're telling me this is a professional person, a professional assassin. Now, I don't know. Um, Obviously, assassins try their best, from what we can tell from movies, right? They try their best to blend in, and you wouldn't know if your next door neighbor was an assassin. So, Luigi maybe very well could be, but this is a hired contract killer that did this allegedly. So, let's go ahead and clarify. And again, Luigi could be. We don't know Luigi, right? Um, I'm seeing multiple people, like somebody over here on this corner, could be on the roof, on the ground, whatever. Seeing someone over here, someone over here. So like right near the building, or in the building, or on top of the building. Someone else on that building over top of there, and someone in the back watching. And it's somebody else this way. So it's like people on this end of the street, that end of the street, and then people positioned in other places. 2, 4, 5, 6, 6 or more. I don't know. It may not be them being in physical position, but it could be people that's communicating or inside, like in some capacity involved. But that's kind of how it's going off. And then I'm like kind of seeing like Christmas ornaments. I don't know why. Even like chandeliers, maybe. I don't know what that even is alluding to, but it's sticking out to me. Um, and somebody like near the water or something. But then I also see another distraction. Was there another? Was it some little bit of chaos before this unfolded? Because I'm seeing some type of distraction, or something they're using as a distraction. A distraction. So whether that be people chanting or a little, I don't know. I don't. But I feel like there was a diversion so that the actual assassin could go undetected, for lack of a better term. Yeah. I know people were saying he was on a bike or whatever, but I am seeing some type of transportation or vehicle here, but maybe this is telling me that he wasn't on a vehicle, or maybe it was same vehicle. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Definitely diversion though for whoever the real shooter was. This the shooter could be younger, and I'm seeing like trees. So I don't know if the shooter was in trees or near trees, or it was a tree covering like a build. I don't know, but something about trees, and somebody was on a boat, I think, or they left by water, near water. But um, I feel like the shooter was younger than, I don't know how old Luigi is, but I feel like they could have been younger, and it could have been a female, but I don't obviously. Um, Again, I feel like somebody he was dealing with romantically could be involved here, or that could be another part of the reason why. But I don't even, I don't think the killer was in plain sight. I feel like the killer could have been in a distance somewhere. I could be off. Or this is just showing me other people that were in position. But I heavily keep feeling somebody in the shadows. Um, okay, show me the actual killer, whether it be Luigi or not. Show me how about this person. We want the truth. Show me the actual gun, the person who shot Brandon Thompson. Is it Brandon or Brian? Mr. Thompson. We'll call him Mr. Thompson. Who? Show me the person that pulled the trigger that unalive Mr. Thompson. Is it male, female, age wise, looks? Somebody was up in a tree or near a tree or high as a tree. I'm telling you. Show me the person who unalived Mr. Thompson. This person, you know what? That's the next question we go ask, because I feel like this person could have. It's not. This person has left and went to another city, state, country, whatever. Like this person is not. And I'm getting female energy again. Two main people. I don't know how many times he was shot. How many times was he shot, y'all? Um, Again, this is somebody that is not seen. This is somebody out in the shadows. This is nobody that, I mean, they may have video footage of this person because they got cameras everywhere, but they're not trying to find the right person. This is somebody in the shadows. Somebody in the motherfucking shadows. They did what they did and they left. Okay. Yeah, see, again, it's saying that this is not the real person. This is not the real person. They are just the fall guy. Eight of Cups is the Ten of Wands. This person is not in custody, but we're going to ask that. They're not in custody. I'm telling you, somebody was up in the tree or something. And this is related to family and or money. Lovers, blindsided about lovers. And again, this could be a choice, a decision. I don't know. Two of Cups. I feel like there's two main shooters. I don't know how many times he was. Let me ask the phone. Four Wands. Because they're celebrating. His wife is celebrating. Allegedly. Or whoever this feminine energy is celebrating. How many times was How many times was Brent? Why is this doing this to me? I swear. How many times was Brian Thompson shot?
Here are some results from the web.
How many times? Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. I'll be back. Okay, according to Wikipedia, it say he was shot 3 times. With a 9mm, strike him in the back and right calf. So it says it's a recording of the unaliving. The shooter appears to manually cycle the gun action after each shot, leading observers to believe this weapon was a malfunctioning semi-automatic pistol. Okay. It's a 3D printed pistol with a silencer. And they said it was in his bag. Okay, we're going to ask about it. Okay, let's finish this spread real quick. I feel like it was multiple shooters. They say they got it on camera, child. Telling y'all, and I'm getting a couple. So this again may be related to his relationship, and or it might be some high power couple involved here. But all right, let's go ahead and ask: where is the killer? Where's the physical location of the person that or persons that shot Brian Thompson? Where is the truth? Not our public assumption, not who they're saying it is, the truth. Okay, so whether that be that or not, the truth. Where is the person responsible for firing shots at Brian Thompson? Where are they physically located? Where are they physically located? Where are they physically located? We do have justice, but after that, we have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in the world. So at first I was going to say, well, maybe he is locked up. But then I feel like they left. With that Five of Pentacles in that world, where is the person or persons responsible for shooting Brian Thompson? Where are they physically located? Okay. Again, I feel like they escaped on water, possibly, or I don't know. But let's clarify. Get a little bit more clarity here. Why justice for where the person or persons are? The Moon. Page of Swords. What else? Hermit. They successfully got away. Now, if Luigi is a person they have him locked up, then he's not hiding. Maybe they said they put him in witness protection or something. I don't know. But if they capture him, he's not hiding. People know where he is, locked up, right? Successfully fled the country. I feel Five of Cups wanted to be in reverse. They're not sitting there crying over spilled milk, but we will clarify that Five of Cups in a minute. Why the Five of Pentacles? See, it keeps on giving me this Empress. Why the Five of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles is Eight of Swords, which would kind of make me feel like locked up. Maybe also the Justice is here again. But then the World with the Hermit again. Like, I think they left. Two of Wands. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Shows the Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups for where they are. Queen of Swords. Three of Wands. Five of Swords. I feel like the person got away. Why was Luigi, well, let's ask this first. Was Luigi at the scene of the crime? You know, first off, the person they have on CCTV, how do I want to ask that? Is the person seen on CCTV the actual shooter? Is the person on CCTV the shooter? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups for me is very, she'd be suspicious to me. So that shows me it could be some funny business here. Four of Swords. Is this the Chariot? Anything else? Is that the actual shooter that's on the video? It's two people. There's two people. And I wonder if that's even Luigi. We're going to ask that next. But there's two people. A decoy. Look, on the back, two people. And then we have somebody in somebody's ear. So somebody communicating things. Show me this Queen of Cups for if this is the actual shooter on video. We got the Fool. You see how this rabbit done jumped down there? Like, that's just giving me more of decoy energy. Look, again, Two of Swords with the star. This is showing me that it's more than one person. And look, and then she got the two jugs they're pouring into different water. See, I'm saying, like, it's Luigi and then two other people. He is who they're focusing on, and it's a distraction. It's a decoy. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. Show me this. I'm hearing as above, so below. Look at this shit. Again, two. And look at this. The rabbit hiding behind her feet. And then she on top of the world and she holding the world. I don't know. As above, so below. Somebody was up somewhere. What's that? Oh, the Two of Cups we was just looking at. Look, she displaying this, whatever this is. A bird, I guess. Show me this Chariot. Justice. Saying the police or somebody was on site. That's also a part of this. Some type of agency. Judgment. It was another person. It's more than one person. I feel like it's two people besides him. And look, even under that Two of Pentacles, it's the Hierophant right there in the middle, and then the two other people. What's the birdie in the ear? The fucking hermit. There's other people involved. We ended with the death in the family. 10 of Cups. Last one. 5 of Wands. Now this person sitting here like, I don't know why everybody beating up on me. Look, ended with the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody that you can't see that came in and did what he did, and nobody really seen him. Like up there in the motherfucking tree again. Okay. So now let's ask, is that Luigi in the CCTV? Is Luigi the person that we see in the CCTV shooting Brian Thompson? Yes or no? Make it plain and clear. Is Luigi who we seen in the CCTV? Is Luigi who we see in the CCTV? No. Now, either this is telling me if Luigi, and we're going to ask that next, if he was even there that day on the scene. If Luigi was there in the scene around, it's almost making me feel like the timing is off. Like maybe he was, but then he was gone already by then. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it's somebody else here too. Okay, so was what's the question again? Was Luigi there the day that Brian Thompson got unalived? 7 of Swords when I cracked the deck. Was Luigi there the day that Brian Thompson was unalived? No. So I don't know if he'll say that. I could definitely be off. Maybe he was there, but isn't responsible. Maybe he is responsible. What I'm getting, how I'm perceiving it, is that he wasn't. Queen of Swords. Was he even in town? Give me one more. Was Luigi there the day Brian Thompson got shot? 3 of Pentacles. Could have been somewhere else. But this 3 of Pentacles could represent a conference, could represent a meeting or something like that. But I don't think that he was there, but he could have been. Prior to the unaliving of Brian Thompson, did Luigi know who Brian Thompson was? Prior to this incident that happened to Brian Thompson, did Luigi know who Brian was? Did he know who he was? Maybe a yes. 8 of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, Lover, 7 of Cups. Huh. Okay, hold on. I got a question. So maybe they did know. I should have went and clarified it, but I have something else. One more. Is Luigi connected in any way besides the accusation to Brian Thompson and anyone he knows? The Fool wanted to be in reverse. I would take that as a no, because the Fool to me is very nonchalant, unaware, just going through the motions, moment by moment. It's very, what's the word I want to use? Very, I want to say tunnel vision on just la la. You know, that's the vibes. But let's get one more to see. Was he aware? Magician. Queen of Cups. I don't know. Not certain just yet. I want to ask a few more questions to get more information. How will we know who is responsible for Brian's unaliving? How will we know them? What are some trademarks that we could know them by? How will we know who they are? Or he or she is? How will we know who the people are? How can we identify the people who unalive Brian? King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Ended with the Death card, Eight of Swords. What's on the floor? The Hangman. Okay, the main people we keep getting is Cups and Air. Queen of Swords, King of Cups. We do have somebody that was traveling on some type of vehicle. But again, it's showing me that they don't want to be known. So we might not ever know. But anyway, let's clarify. Because how will we know who's responsible physically and or I want to say energetically? It keeps showing a couple, King and Queen of Cups. This could be sister companies. It could be a relationship. I don't know. Why the Queen of Swords? Seven of Swords. We have Hangman and High Priestess. They want to go unknown. Ten of Cups. Community, family. Whoever putting on the biggest show. Whatever that means. But it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. People are toasting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How does Brian Thompson's wife, ex-wife, spouse feel about Brian's passing? What are her true, honest thoughts and feelings about his passing? How does Brian's wife, ex-wife feel about his passing? Her honest, true thoughts and feelings about him being unalived. Ooh, child. Victory. Could be battle. Look at that shit. Something's going to work out when it comes to work. That's the perception. Hangman. How does she feel? Maybe she's the Queen of Wands that keeps popping up here. How does she honestly, genuinely feel about Brian passing away? Anything else? Plan that's been planned for a while. Celebration. And or the marriage. Seeing her seeds grow. The last card was the High Priestess. She knew that this was going to happen, allegedly. Allegedly. Why victory? Why the Six of Wands for how his wife honestly, genuinely feels about his passing? Like something is going to work out. Like there could be some type of healing. Like, again, seeds being, she can see what she's been working for. Things are coming into fruition. Again, his passing is connected to work. That's the same energy we getting ready to clarify. See, now something can work out because there's been conflict in business partnerships. Long game energy. Why the Five of Swords for motives? Five of Swords for the Five of Swords. the devil, um, this unburdening to me. We ended with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. This getting out of that rough waters, unburdening. Why the Hangman? Now things can move forward. Show me about this Queen of Wands. I am seeing some mental stress behind the scene. And then they're showing some guilt. So the judgment, is saying your heart was light as a feather. Um, and I would say maybe it's not because we have it here with the Nine of Swords. So I do see some stress here and fear. But why the High Priestess? The Fool. So maybe she didn't know, or maybe she is acting like she didn't know. Two of Cups. Anything else before we move on? Anything else? End it with the Six of Wands again. And on the back, Justice. I want to do the water, healing waters. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Atlantis, keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Again, seeing seeds grow. Into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. So some underworld shit going on allegedly. Stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow and change. So things that were stuck can now move. Follow the stream. Follow the stream. Dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Again, bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. And on the back, Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. So I could be reading this wrong. I could also kind of look at this NCA like, she's finding the courage to work through this, and she's going to keep his legacy alive or something. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. All right, let's get these up. See if we can do a few more questions. Was Luigi hired to unalive Brian? Was Luigi Mangione hired to unalive Brian? On the surface, I'm kind of getting a yes. But let's clarify just to be sure. Okay, let's just clarify before I say that. You know what? And I know this is gonna sound crazy, y'all, and I could be wrong as shit, right? But it's coming off like it's gonna sound like a movie. And the reason why I thought about that, coupled with everything else that we've been getting so far, is like, he got a fish in his cup, right? And then it seems like this person is standing in the middle of nowhere holding something, and then they're like looking off to the side, don't even know why they're there type thing. It's almost like somebody told him to be there or something, and maybe it was for that purpose and he knew it or whatever, but it just seems so off. Oh, something turned over in the deck. Knight of Pentacles turned over in the deck, which I guess I'll put back here at the end. But you know, the Knight of Pentacles be looking suspicious too. He's looking at that pentacle. If you can see his eyes kind of looking like, what the hell? I could be tripping. I don't know. That Queen of Cups and that Empress here again with the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands for battle for that Six of Wands. So I don't know. I don't think so, y'all. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles again with the Tower. I'm just seeing somebody very confused. To be TBH, I'm seeing somebody very confused. You know, kind of like that, how when we was kids, well, I don't know if everybody did this or is aware about what I'm about to say, but like when you was kids and somebody gave you like a can, you say they got a can of pop and they give it to you, they'd be like, hold this for a second. And then it's empty and they'd be like, you stuck with it. You know what I mean? Like you got to throw it away. Like, nah, it was in your hands. Like, that's the type of vibe. But I don't know. I could be reading this as something else. I could just be wrong. Because I don't really think that was him. So for argument's sake, why was Luigi there the day that Brian passed away? Why was Luigi there the day Brian passed away? Again, the Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. Why was Luigi there the day that Brian passed away? The Hangman. Maybe somebody called and told him to be holding the bag, to be the hangman, to be the decoy. Three of Swords, he was betrayed or he was getting ready to create a betrayal. The Wheel of Fortune, again, something with the timing or just bad luck. Seven of Pentacles, plan. So maybe he was in on it. I could definitely be wrong. But again, here goes the damn Empress again. I don't know if he was supposed to be having a meeting or meeting up with somebody. But again, confusion, smoke and mirrors. So this could be telling me that, hey, he wasn't there, smoke and mirrors, or it could be saying that he was there. He was a part of it in some way, shape, or form. Oh, let's ask about all the stuff the police was saying about Luigi in a second. Show me that. I don't think he knew why he was there, if he was there. Two of Cups, maybe he was meeting with somebody or he wanted to meet up with Brian or approach Brian. But this is not showing me, like, I don't know. Let's keep going. Why a meeting that could be the press conference, whatever the health people had going on. Show me that. Six of Swords. It's coming like a diversion or something. Maybe work. Maybe he worked in the area. Wrong place for wrong time. The Lovers with the Three of Swords. We do have the Ten of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune, which could be a contract. But then again, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. So it just keeps telling me that something isn't adding up with the fucking Hangman. Like, breadcrumb to be there, led to be there, set up to be there. Like, I don't know. So that leads me to say, so for argument's sake, if he didn't do it, he's innocent. Did they know that this is who they were going to blame the whole time? So maybe we can ask that. But why the Seven of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance. So Could have been there to meet with somebody, possibly, and that somebody could have been Brian for nefarious reasons, maybe. Um, I want to ask one more time before we ask this question: did Luigi Mangione shoot Brian Thompson? Yes or no? Plain and clear. Did Luigi shoot Brian? Did Luigi shoot Brian? Did Luigi shoot Brian? Three of Pentacles in reverse. High Priestess, Emperor. Okay, girl, I'm almost done. So, I don't think so, y'all. Okay. Um. Okay, let's ask about the evidence. Did police and investigators find legit evidence on Luigi Mangione? Manipulation, trickster energy, deception, greed, lies, cheating, jealousy. Did they find Ten of Pentacles wanted to be in reverse? Maybe they were paid to lie. Show me. Oof, crack the deck. There you go again. Deception. Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups for that Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles again. The Devil, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody paid for this. Three of Swords. Somebody got paid. Somebody they got connections to are working with them to cover this up. Did the real perpetrators, allegedly for argument's sake, did they know they were going to blame Luigi this whole time? Or was he the wrong place, wrong time? Did they know that they were going to blame Luigi this whole time? Eight of Wands. I would say that's a yes. We'll see what else comes through. Did they know that they were going to blame Luigi the whole time? Three of Swords, the World. So I wonder if he does have a connection to them on some level. What is that? Like people been saying, he could have been a patient on some level, connection there. I don't know. Four Cups. Five of Cups. Ace of Swords. All right. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Seven of Swords again. I just want to get the Four Cups. Why? Page of Wands. Queen of Wands. Hierophant. And then why the Three of Swords? Six of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody was paid in some way, and it might be besides like covering it up. But I don't know. I kind of feel like yes, but maybe there was some type of change. Why the Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, the Moon, Five of Swords. So I don't know if he agreed to this to be an actor here, or agreed to do this for some money, and then he agreed to get locked up. I don't know. It ain't really making sense to me, but things don't always make sense, right? Um, how did okay, let's say, was Luigi how did Luigi get to the I don't know if that's a good question either, regardless if he involved or not. Could have easily got there on a bike or a bus. People ride buses and bikes every day or whatever. Show me the significance of the mode of transportation in this unaliving, in the guilty parties or whatever the case. Show me the significance of the vehicle. Community, money, family, the emperor. Because I keep seeing this older male who also might be a king of swords. So is the bikes connected to the family somehow? I don't fucking know. Because I know people kept saying it was like a city bike or maybe an electric bike or something like that. But this is betrayal with family. Father-in-law. This could be a boss maybe. I don't believe anybody seen the real face of the assassin. I don't. I don't. I don't believe it. Um, is Luigi guilty of what he's being accused of? Is he guilty of what he's being accused of? Four of Wands is here. Want to be in reverse. Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Anything else? Maybe he is, y'all. We're gonna clarify. But again, it's coming with betrayal. So it's almost giving like he is, but he isn't. Now that could be public opinion, yes. Reality, no. Reality, yes. Public opinion, no. Um, but again, it keeps giving betrayal and lies. Again, we ending with that Seven of Cups again. Smoke and mirrors, the truth being hidden. So I'm gonna go with my gut on this one based off what I'm feeling with these cards. And I'm gonna say that we are not, and even in the first reading, I asked if we're looking at the right person. I'm gonna ask that again next just to get more clarity. But I definitely could just be wrong. Tripping. Maybe he's a fire sign. Yeah, this is a setup. This is set up. Get somebody roped up under that Six of Pentacles. Why the King of Wands twice? Death. I wonder if they're gonna say that he hung himself or something, or did something to himself. But this is connection to three-letter energies, other companies or associations, and people he worked with. Um, what can we see next when it comes to Luigi Mangione or Luigi? What can we see next when it comes to him? In this case, what can we see next when it comes to Luigi in this case? Six of Pentacles, Four of Fortune, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Now, some things come out with maybe a possible association here. Things come out with whatever he does for work or people that know him speaking about him or whatever. It's been a few days, so I imagine that probably happened already on some capacity, but maybe something else of substance. Please let this thing still be going. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Maybe he is in a relationship with somebody. There might be some, I don't know, somebody. We're talking about money here. This could be family too. His family could be coming to his defense. This could be somebody paying for his legal stuff, or maybe it could just be some good news for Luigi. Show me this. Split opinions. Maybe his rights are kind of being violated. It just keeps giving me family. I'm sorry. It just keeps every freaking spread. Hopefully, like I said, child, it looked like there could be maybe he's being attacked physically, maybe something happens to him. Um, but I also see something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's a bit of mix, and obviously, it might not be in order. Maybe something negative happens, then things kind of calm down, or maybe things are looking okay, but then things go. I don't know. We'll see. What can we see in general when it comes to this case over the next week? What can we see when it comes to the case and the investigation of the unaliving of Brian Thompson? What can we see happening next over this next week when it comes to Brian Thompson? We got the Ace of Pentacles, could be some type of opportunity or information coming forth with the Death card. Temperance. Maybe people are growing restless with lack of information as well, or just inconsistent information. Um, that's where we end it right here. Look. So again, that's that backtracking information I feel like we have here, or yeah, we'll just call it backtracking. So what else can we see? The Queen of Wands. This could be the wife or some feminine energy speaking. What else can we see? Five of Pentacles. What else can we see when it comes to Brian Thompson's investigation into his unaliving? Okay, we do have some aggressive communication coming through. They could be finding more evidence. We're going to do one or two more clarifications after this one, and then we'll be done for the day. We're probably going to come back and look at this again as more details come out. We've been on here for almost an hour and a half. It is 10:55. Okay, what's this Ace of Pentacles for what we can see next? Got the Ace of Pentacles for what we can see next. We have the Nine of Pentacles. One more. Empress, Nine of Swords. We got the wife. Talking about her woes. The family's talking about their woes, how much they're going to miss him and everything that they're losing. So it seemed like she could be taking up for him and things like that, or just speaking highly of him, and maybe even highlighting some of his flaws. But this seems very rehearsed. Seems like somebody told her to say this. Maybe it was pre-written. I don't know. Why the Death card? I'm fuzzy about how much clarity we'll get here. Something about some knives. Something about drugs, maybe pharmacy, or maybe he was. Maybe they're saying it's about Luigi, about maybe his mental health. Maybe they're saying he can't stand trial. I don't know. But more smoke and mirrors. For some reason, I'm seeing like a double glass, like where you know how the police have, where you can't see who's on the other side, but they can see you. That's us. For some reason, I'm seeing that. Um, Maybe the wife is really crapping on him. I don't know. It seems like a flip of energy. Maybe she's saying that she's getting threats and hate. She could be talking about things that they have planned. Maybe they lost something. The investigators and the whatever. I want to do this one. And then that'll be it. I appreciate y'all for sitting through and listening to this thing. Okay, anything else we can see when it comes to the investigation into the unaliving of Brian Thompson? Remembrance, so this could be a funeral, things like that. Maybe the body is not. Well, I feel like with this incubation, this to me, obviously like growing a human, like fertility, like pregnancy, or just like creating something. But then it's remembrance. So there's somebody in the grave, somebody dead. They're moving on with their research. They're doing other like trials with medicine and technology and medicines. This, what did I say? When somebody being resurrected, like when I be saying, when I used to do like regular tarot readings on a regular or giving people readings, I'd be like, yeah, somebody want to be resurrected. They want to come back. Like this, the vibes I'm getting. Like not that he's going to come back, but it's something here with something being resurrected, child. Candles with magic, imagination, like spell. So, like I said in the first part, I do see some type of magic and ritual. It's like a cleansing ritual. And look at that shit. Hold on. First of all, we got homecoming here. So that again, his funeral and stuff like that. But staff and rebirth. They're doing something with rebirth. What's back here? Awakening, symbolic, and intensification. So these look like some baby sheep or something, or goats. I don't know what you call them. What else we got here? Protection. So yeah, she could be saying that she is being threatened as well or something. But y'all, we will see. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one later. Hit that like button.